I'm Jack Caron from the Travel Agent Next Door and from My Travel Adventure YouTube page. And I wanted to, first of all, apologize for my virtual event last night. We ran into some technical difficulties. I'm not sure exactly what happened as of yet. So my YouTube live did not start automatically with my Zoom with Brett Gove from the Princess Cruise Line. However, we did record it. And I do apologize as at the end. At the beginning, I wasn't even sure if I thought maybe it had worked. Partway through it, I started realizing that it didn't work. And so I do apologize before I start and show you the replay for this. Do want to apologize. I am a little flustered at the end. You will probably notice from the video as my brain's starting to work trying to figure out what went wrong. But I want you to enjoy this video. Please watch till the end. There is a contest entry that you can take advantage of. So watch the video, register for the contest, and I'll be doing a draw next week and I'll post it. So again, I wanted to apologize for my cruise event last night. There will be another one coming up in June with Norwegian Cruise Line, and hopefully that one will go a lot better, and then you guys will be able to join us live this time for sure. Thank you very much. Enjoy the video.
Yes, it is working.
Good.
I think. Yeah, I just clicked on it. Maybe it was working the whole time. I apologize, everybody. Got some technical difficulties. All right, so let's get this thing going. I do apologize for everyone. This is my first time doing this, and I just run into a few technical difficulties, but seems like it's working now. And before I get started, please make sure you stay till the end to hear all about how you can win some prizes just for being here tonight. So stay right till the end. Unfortunately, our guest speaker has to leave once we are done asking him all these fine questions. But once we're done with that, I have some interesting cruise stuff to share with you. And all right. So, Brett, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, I thought I had lost you.
I'm here.
So, good evening, Brett. It's a pleasure to meet with you tonight, and thank you for taking the time to chat with me tonight about Princess Cruises, especially with the excitement surrounding the brand new Sun Princess and the upcoming Star Princess. I'm simply thrilled to have the opportunity to discuss these incredible ships, as well as the Princess Cruise Line brand with you tonight. And for those who are joining us virtually, welcome to my YouTube channel, My Travel Adventures. And I'd like to first of all introduce myself. I'm Pierre Caron, an independent travel advisor with the Travel Agent Next Door here in Orleans, just east of Ottawa, for those of you who may not be in the area. And I specialize in creating unforgettable travel experience for my clients. Today, I'm particularly excited to discuss the latest offerings from Princess Cruises and delve into what makes this cruise line truly exceptional. Today, I have the honor of having Brett Gove from Princess Cruise here to tell us more about this amazing cruise line. And without further ado, I would like to have Brett introduce himself to all of you.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for having me. First off, this is great. I'm excited to be here and to be able to talk about a great cruise line that I'm not biased at all about. So my name is Brett Gove. I actually live in the States. I live in Utah, and I'm married, and I've got two boys, and they're both married, and then we have three grandkids. And I'm what they call a national accounts manager for Princess. So I cover what we call host agencies, and Travel Agent Next Door is part of that, part of one of my accounts up there in Toronto. So I'm actually love coming up there. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful country. I love it up there. So anyway, so that's just a little bit about me.
Great. Thanks for that intro, Brett. And thank you again for joining us. And three grandkids, you've got me beat. I'm only up to one right now. Just recently became a grandfather in December, and
Awesome.
very happy to have a grand baby boy in my life. We have a couple of grand puppies. Sorry, one grand puppy and a couple of grand kitties, but that's about it.
Yeah,
So I want to start off by asking you some questions here
Okay.
to just so that our friends that are listening can learn more about Princess. So start off, can you provide an overview of what sets Princess Cruises apart from other cruise lines in terms of its brand identity, values, and guest experience philosophies?
Yeah. So I think well, hopefully a lot of you are familiar with the Love Boat, right? Back in the late 70s, early 80s, we had the Love Boat series, and that's really where Princess kind of made its mark in the world with the Love Boat. And we have kind of left that, and then we came back to it just a couple years ago, and really embracing that Love Boat and that history that we have with that. Love is in our DNA. That's what we are all about, is love. And where we sit in the marketplace is we're in the premium category. So that's right in the middle. So you have your luxury and you have your contemporary, but we're right in the middle with the premium product. But we feel that we have the best value within that category and what we have to offer. And what I love about our product is we're a traditional cruise line. We don't have the water slides and the rock climbing and the zip lines, which is fantastic, right? They all have their place, but that's just not us. That's not who we are. We really are a cruise line for everybody. It's a multi-generational cruise line. We have grandparents going, parents going, and then they bring their kids, and their kids fall in love with it, and they continue to cruise with us. We're known for our service. We're known for what we do on board with our service, with our food, and our entertainment. We have still some wonderful Broadway shows that we do. It's literally like you're in Vegas or in New York going to a Broadway show. They do a fantastic job with that. So then with our ships, we have 16 ships, and they range from anywhere from 4,300 passengers all the way down to 2,000 passengers. So we have kind of a mix there, which makes it nice as well, especially when you're going into different parts of the world, to be able to get into these smaller ports with these smaller ships that we have. And we've been around since 1965, and one of our best products is Alaska. We do a wonderful job up in Alaska, cruising up there, and we're really known for that product.
I found out this week those book up really fast, especially the good rooms.
Right. So that's where we're sitting right now. We've got the Sun Princess that came out in March. We'll talk more about her, and then we have the Star Princess coming out, which will make it 17 ships in our fleet in 25. So in October 25. So
that's great. So I think you might have just touched on that a bit in your answer there with the previous question, but how does Princess Cruise strive to maintain its reputation for delivering exceptional service, innovative amenities, and unforgettable experience across their entire fleet of ships?
Yeah, it's a great question. So one of the things we came up with, well, we didn't come up with it. It was our president now, John Pageant, came up with what we call the medallion. And I don't know if you guys have seen this before. This is the medallion. This replaces your key card, and this is really a cool thing. And this is where we can really bring our service levels and everything else up there, and feel like you're on a luxury product, really, but it's a contemporary, and the way that this works. So one of the coolest things I love about it is this will open your cabin door. So you have this on your person. You don't have to have it out, as long as it's in your pocket, your purse, or whatever. You walk up to your cabin door, and it will unlock, and you can walk right in. There's no, for me, it's usually I have my coffee and my donuts and stuff trying to get into the cabin, right? And it's like, what do I sit down? So with this,
exactly
it's like
what
you just
you're
walk up
about.
There, right? You go up right up to the cabin and walk right in. So that is great. The other cool thing is you can order food and drink anywhere you want on the ship, and it'll deliver right to you. Okay. Now
That is awesome.
It might be 5 days down the road, but no, I'm just kidding. No, but we that's really a fun feature. The other thing is, if you have a group you're traveling with and you guys want to be able to know where each other are, you can invite them to on the app. You can say, okay, allow my location to be recognizable.
Okay.
And it'll tell you exactly where they're at, which is fantastic. Because my wife and I, when we cruise, we'd bring a dry erase board, and we'd have magnets on it. We'd stick it on the door, right? And we would always, if we got lost, we'd go down to the cabin. Okay, this is right. Hey, this is where I'm at. By the time they get there, I'm usually moved or she's moved, and so this is fantastic. You can get right on your phone or your tablet, or we've got what are they called? They're little portals all over the ship. you can go up
Okay.
to and you can find exactly where they're at. And it's fantastic for the kids, for sure. For family
Yes.
that have kids, to be able to know where the kids at, is that sense of, safety, if you will, with having that ability to do that with the kids. So that's kind of just a small part of what that does for, the medallion. It's going to be doing a lot more as well. Knowing it's going to get to know what you're ordering, what you like. So when you go up to the bar, they'll know who you are and what you like, and basically they just make it right up for you. So it's really
That's great.
it's really fun.
That's great. So without going too in depth, Princess Cruises is renowned for its diverse itineraries and destinations. I know they think they have a world cruise as well, but could you share some insight into the range of destinations that guests can explore while sailing on board of the Princess cruise ships?
Yeah, it's another great question. So we go over to 300 different destinations. We say that we're the destination expert, right? And it's not because we go to more destinations than anybody else out there, but it's because what we do and where we go when you're there. So we really want you to be immersed in that destination and have that experience. So it's not just going there and visiting. We really want to immerse you in the culture and so forth. And so some of the really fun destinations we go to they're off the beaten path, if you will, is Japan. We have a Japan product we offer, the Diamond Princess, that has been retrofitted to that area there. We've got Australia, New Zealand, that are really big sellers.
Yeah.
And then our number ones are going to be our Mediterranean over in Europe. That's our number one. We have some great itineraries there where we go from our most popular one. It really is Barcelona to Rome or Rome to Barcelona. And then we have the Greek Isles we do as well down there. My wife and I did Northern Europe. We did British Isles a few years ago and absolutely fell in love with it. And one of the things we like to do is we'll try to spend overnight in some of these destinations so you get more time there. So we actually spent a night in Dublin, which was fantastic. We were able to go out and explore, and because normally when you're on a cruise, you're there in the morning and then you leave before the evening, right? So you don't get to really see the nightlife and everything that's going on in those different ports or different destinations. And that really is it's really a highlight there to be able to do that. And then, like I said before, our biggest, or our bread and butter, if you will, is Alaska. And the reason that is because we have our own lodges up there. No one else does. I mean, we have 5 lodges up in Alaska. We have our Denali, our McKinley, our Kenai, Copper River, and Fairbanks Lodge. Now, Holland does have a lodge up there right next to ours, but they don't have, that's the only one they have up there. So it really sets us apart. And then we also tie in the rail service with it. So we call it the Direct to Wilderness. You hop right off the ship onto the train and go up into Denali, or from Denali down to the ship. So you don't have to motor coach you up there. And it's just a great, we have the big domed cars, if you will. So that really sets it apart, right? So, and then we've been doing it for so long. We have all the connections, and we do two glacier viewings on our Voyage of the Glacier cruises, which is a highlight. No one else does that on a 7-day cruise. So,
That's
and then
awesome.
we've got our Caribbean. We've introduced some new ports. We're doing a round trip to San Juan now. We're going to be doing Port Canaveral, and then Galveston. That's new for us. And then out of New York, we're going to be doing Bermuda and spending a night in Bermuda. So we haven't done that. I've been here 18 years. We've never done that since I've been here. So
Galveston is a great port. I went out of there this past New Year's, and it's a great little town, worth exploring.
right.
We had it amazing. It's very it's got character, I find. So we quite enjoyed it. We loved leaving there. We were staying at a hotel. Literally, we could walk to port. That's how close it was. We really enjoyed. That's a great cruise port to be at. So happy to see you guys out there.
Yeah, we're excited to be there as well. It's been a long time since we've been there.
So I do, I do destination weddings and stuff like that. For my clients that want to do destination weddings or want to do a cruise wedding, can you tell us more about the wedding packages that are available with Princess Cruise, and what unique experience can couples expect when they choose to get married on board your ships?
You bet. So we have a bunch of different packages we offer. For vow renewals, we do, and then we also do engagement. We have engagement package where we make it really special and have engagement. And then we also have 3 different wedding packages. And what sets us apart from the other cruise lines is our captains are all certified to marry you, so it's
Wow.
legal and binding. So the other
Okay.
ones are not. If you're at sea, and that's at sea, so they can be anywhere
Yeah.
at sea, and they can actually do the marriage before the marriage, and it is a legal document. So you're actually married. Where the other cruise lines, their captains are not
Okay.
able to do that. They can marry them in port, or they can do a ceremony, but it's not legally binding.
Okay.
Okay. So if I'm going to do a cheat sheet, I've got a cheat sheet here on the side. So our perfect pair is a package. It's indoor or outdoor ceremony by the ship's captain, and that gives you the fresh florals, wedding cake, and a sparkling wine toast. And this is for includes the couple and up to 2 guests. Okay, and then that gives you a dedicated photographer and a breakfast, romantic breakfast for the couple, the stateroom gifts and goodies, and then a pre-cruise onboard wedding coordinator, which is awesome, and then a keepsake certificate. And then we also have one that's includes all that stuff, but this also includes up to 8 guests, and that gives you the pre-cruise and onboard wedding coordinator. Let's see, what else does it give you that the other one doesn't? Oh, it gives you. Oh no. Oh, yeah, it gives you everything else, everything the other one is. And then we have the other one we have is our timeless wedding at sea ceremony and reception. So this one gives you the ceremony and a reception, and this one's up to 18 guests. Okay. And so and this one gives you, it's a lot. You get a 2-tier cake with sparkling wine,
Okay.
good spirits welcome cocktails. So there's a lot of different things that they offer there. A solo magician during the ceremony, which is really cool. I've been on board when we've had some weddings, and it was really fun watching it go on. And we had a big entourage. They had a big entourage in the last one, and they were. It was fun watching them go out. The couple was going out, and the photographer was there, and they're on the back of the ship and taking pictures as the wind's blowing, blowing the veil up and all that. It was really a really cool experience to be able to watch that go on while we're on board and see that performance. So we have, we've known for, like we said, we're known as the Love Boat, right? And that's where we want to bring it with the weddings. We've always done weddings. We've always done this, and we've changed it, revamped it over the years. And I think this has been our best. This is our best option that people have for that.
Well, that's great. So next question that I have is, what kind of loyalty program does Princess Cruise offer for repeat guests, and what benefits can they expect?
Okay, so we call it our Captain Circle program, and the first time you cruise, the next time you're going to be we automatically just sign you up, right? So once you sign up, we actually assign you a Captain Circle number. So you're going to have gold, and the first few don't really give you a lot of benefits. They do give you some discounts and so forth on board, and also on the fare, the opening fare. You'll get some discounts that way. So you have gold, then we go to ruby, and then we go to platinum. And before COVID, we had the ability they would be able to, like platinum and elite would be able to board early. And that has kind of gone away with because of COVID. We just, everyone just boards basically at the same time or whenever they get there. But with the elite, so that's this top, and that gives you, to become elite with this, you have to cruise at least 15 times or have 150 cruise days, okay, with us.
Okay.
And with that, you get free dry cleaning and laundry. You get a mini bar set up in the cabin. You get, if we're going to be tendering into a port, you get, you have a first, a first come or a first right of, what is it called?
Okay.
You're up first anyway. You get aboard the tenders. You get to cut the line, if you will. Okay. On that one. You also get there's also an elite lounge, so you can go and spend time with the crew, the captain and so forth. We'll have a cocktail reception and so forth one of the nights there. And we also have, like I said, an elite lounge where they can go and enjoy. Each night we'll have hors d'oeuvres and drinks served at the elite lounge. And then they have for disembarkation, you have a separate lounge there that you can go and hang out in until your disembarkation time is available. So
Okay.
we're starting to add more to this stuff. We're really kind of revamping it because It needs a little bit of love, but it's a great program. People love it. Just for the dry clean laundry itself is
Yeah.
one of the best things, right?
That's great. I know you touched a bit on it earlier also. In terms of entertainment, what are some of the standout shows and activities that guests can enjoy on board Princess Cruises?
So we've got a bunch that we offer, and there's 4 of them that were done by Stephen Schwartz, who is the one that did Godspell and Pippin and so forth. So he came on and did Magic to Do, which is just a really great production show. In fact, I was on board with a group of advisors, and I was doing training, and I had the Disney rep with me, and she was doing training as well. And we went and watched that show, and she leans over, she goes, "Brent, this is like a Disney production. This is really good." I said, "Oh, thank you." So we have Spotlight Bar, which is great. And I'm not I got to tell you, I'm not really a big production show type of a guy. I'd let my wife go to them, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to go. I'll just go do something else. But I'd say 99% of ours I love. They are just really good. So we've got Born to Dance, like I said, Magic to Do, The Secret Silk, Rock Opera. So that's just a few of them. And then we also, with our new ship, we're going to have we have the Spellbound, which is going to be. I'll explain that later when we go through the thing. But we have that, and we have some other new shows on board the new ships, which is kind of exciting.
That's great. Well, speaking of new ship, I'm going to take a few minutes. I'm going to show our guests a couple of sneak peeks at the Sun Princess and the upcoming Star Princess. So I'll just going to reach over here and share my screen and get that going.
Great.
We invited you to bask in the splendor of Sun Princess. And now, there's another shining star of the sea. Introducing Star Princess. Where the starlight twinkles into the piazza and through the dome. Where the views are out of this world, and each experience shines brighter than the next, so you can take in the beauty of the world in a whole new light.
I had muted myself. Those are 2 amazing ships. So after just watching these videos, well, the first one was of the Sun Princess. Can you share some insight into the unique features and highlights of this new addition to the Princess Cruise fleet? And what are the major changes in comparison to the other Princess ships that guests can expect?
Right. So this good. So this is a whole new class of ship for us. It's a whole new build. We've never done this before. You go on all of our other ships, and everything is basically in the same place. If you've been on one ship, you've been on all of them, which makes it nice because you can get really familiar with the ship really soon. With this one, what we've done it's first off, it's 177,000 tons and it holds 4,300 passengers. Now, to give you a comparison with other cruise lines, if they had that type of tonnage, they'd be holding at least 5,600 passengers. So we don't pack them on. So we have more guest ratio, space ratio on board. And if you noticed when you're watching the video, we had the big dome on the top. That is different for us. That's the dome, and we have an indoor-outdoor pool there. We have a bar up there, and it was designed after the cliffs of Santorini, is what they said, inspired by that.
Okay.
And we'll have entertainment during the day, just to relax. And in the evening time, it turns into more of like a South Beach vibe. And then we also have that, what we call, I pronounce it wrong. I call it Cirque du Soleil, but it's not Circo something. But those guys were just practicing then. That wasn't actually a real show, but
Yeah.
that they're going to be doing 20 to 30-minute shows up there in the evenings, which the acrobatic type of thing, which is really going to be fun.
Yeah, truly looks amazing. I watched just recent, they had a full tour of the ship, a live one, not a simulated one, and it looks totally amazing. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be on it for New Year's Eve this year, which one of the cruises I'll be talking about a bit later with everyone here. But I am truly looking forward to seeing that ship. And I was supposed to be on the Star Princess, but because of the delay in the ship, it's kind of messed up our time to be able to go. So it'll be for another time for that one.
Dang it. Yeah. I'm getting on her in October, so I'm real excited. So then we also, what we're known for is we call it the atrium area, we call it the piazza. And that's where we bring, if you've ever been to Italy, they have the street performers in the piazzas, and that's kind of what the inspiration was for this. Okay. So with this piazza, we've got on the sides of the ship, we've got the big spheres. Okay. So this is called a spheres class ship. Yeah. And it goes from one side of the ship to the other. So you can look through and see there's no obstructions there. Where on our other ships, we have restaurants and stores and so forth on those decks. So you can't, and bars and things. So you can't see all the way through, right? So we really wanted to open it up and make it feel like the reason we're there is to be on the ocean and be able to see those beautiful views. So we've really opened that up. It's bigger. We've got that big LED screen. You probably saw that on the video that will actually can move around, and they bring different performers down there. So that's new for us. We also have seating all the way around that, where before we could, people were they stand on the rails, kind of watching what's going on and the dancing and singing. So this is going to be really neat to be able to have seating up there and be able to enjoy that. We've also added a lot of different restaurants. We got 29 restaurants on board this one. And one of the things we've done here, which we haven't done, on any of our ships since I've been there, is we've got, normally our ships have 3 to 4 dining rooms. This one, we have 1 dining room, but it has 3 levels, and each level has a different type of experience. Okay. So the first level is going to be traditional dining. So you can schedule at 5 o'clock and a 7:30 seating, and then, a wonderful menu there. And then the second level is going to be, it's an anytime dining room. So you can, it's kind of a hybrid. So you can set up a time if you want to, or you can just walk up and wait to be able to be seated. And then our top one is going to be just walk in, walk up. Okay. And that one is, we've actually are serving a little bit different menu up there. It's more of kind of comfort foods, if you will. We got the mac and cheese, the burgers, the ribs, and that kind of stuff up in that. Well, sounds good. Kind of looking like forward to that. Right? Kind of like a diner type of food up there. That's great. That's kind of exciting. And then we've got all these different restaurants, like I said, on board, which we are excited to have and be able to tout. So some of those restaurants, let me just kind of go through. Is it okay if I go through those restaurants? So we have we've got like O'Malley's, which is really popular, and we've got that on a couple of other boats. I was just on the Enchanted, and we had O'Malley's there, and it's a popular. It's the pub food and all that, and people just love just the atmosphere and be able to sit there. Some people sit there, throughout the day because they love it so much. We've got we've got Alfredo's Pizza, which is, we have our regular pizza up on the top deck, but we also have the Alfredo's, which is a sit down, and it's more of a casual dining, but there is a cost to it, and it's more of the Neapolitan type of pizza. They do a really good job. It is really, really good. And then we have our Crown Grill, which is always returning. That's my favorite. I love the Crown Grill. That's our steakhouse on board.
Yeah, the steakhouse. Nothing better than a steakhouse on a
Right.
ship.
Yep. And then we have Sabatini's, which is our Italian restaurant. And those two have always been staples on our ships. Now that we're getting bigger ship, so now we have a teppanyaki
Okay.
on board, and also a kai sushi, which is fun. And then we have a Catch by Rudy's, which is a fish house.
Mhm.
And then we have what we call the Butcher's Table by Dario. And this is really just an all meats restaurant. I mean, there's no greens or any of that. It's all just meat for that. Okay. So those are just a few of the ones that we have to offer. We also, we're bringing this back, which we do the ultimate balcony breakfast and dinner. And it's
Okay.
really a fun experience to be able to have your meal served to you out on your balcony and enjoy those
That's
views when you're.
That's a great idea. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, so that does really well.
All right.
What
So
else?
ahead at the upcoming Star Princess that's scheduled to start sailing in 2025. What can guests anticipate in terms of ship design, amenities, and onboard offering? Like knowing it's the sister ship of the Sun Princess, will there be any differences between the two ships?
That's a great question. They haven't told us yet. They kind of
Okay.
keep things there. We're assuming everything will be pretty much similar, but there will be a couple of changes here and there because that's what happens when you roll on a new ship, right? And then you come out with the sister ship. There is
Yeah.
a few differences, but they have not told us that, and they keep things kind of close in. So
Know how it is with all these new ships.
right.
I in like meetings and stuff like that at the cruise lines do, Princess and that, and they just leak out a little bit at a time, and
Right.
you get closer. So, but I tried maybe
No, I wish if I had some I could share, I would, but they haven't told us anything about it either. So just assuming. I just got our new destinations brochure. And so I was
Okay.
looking at the plans, and it has Star or Sun and Star deck plans, and they show exactly the same.
Yeah.
But again, that will change once we get closer to selling on the store
Great.
when she comes out.
So I guess, the final question I may have for you tonight is, for travelers who may be considering a cruise with Princess Cruise for the first time, what advice would you offer them? And what makes sailing on board the Princess Cruise ships a truly exceptional experience?
So yeah, that's just try to enjoy whatever your style is. That's what you need to do when you're there. I mean, we have activities from 8 in the morning until past midnight. And I just encourage you to be able to enjoy some of those things that we have on board, just to really immerse yourself. And we'll have different performers come on from different locations, locals from different areas come on. We have,
Yeah.
for Hawaii, we have lei making going on. We have the hula dancers come on. When we were over in Scotland, we had some Scottish dancers come on board while we were in port, do things. So just get involved and do some things and get, just meet people. That's what's great about cruising, is just being out there and be able to meet.
Yeah, it is a great experience.
Social that,
I
right?
fell in love with it. I think my first cruise was in 2010. And I fell in love with it the first time. And, a lot of people I know that go, it's the same. Like, once you get on that first one, you just want to go, go, go.
Right.
I might have 3 already planned, and
I
they're coming
love it.
in a bit. So,
Right.
oh, before I move on to talk about some of the exciting cruise offers that I have to offer right now with Princess, and I would like to take a minute to thank our esteemed guests, Brett Gove of Princess Cruise, for joining us and providing such valuable insights. Your expertise truly enhanced our event, and we are grateful for your time and knowledge, Brett, tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. This is great. And so appreciate your support. And this is fantastic. So thanks again.
All right. Well, everybody stay around, because I've got some more great stuff to share with you. Thanks again, Brett, and we'll let you go. I know you got a busy evening tonight. And I'll move on to introducing my cruises that I have going for the Sun Princess and the Coral Princess. So,
Awesome. Okay.
so I'll talk about those. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you. Take care. See you, everyone.
Okay, you too. Bye. So we're going to move on here and talk about a couple of cruises that I have for you. Join me now as I'll present to you guys two exceptional cruises with special pricing. These are perfect opportunities for you to explore a new destination while enjoying exclusive prices and benefits through me. So these cruise blocks, I have two with Princess. I have some with other cruise lines. We'll be talking about those not in this event, but in future events. But the first one that I would like to talk to you about is whoops, I got to go back here, is the Sun Princess. And it's a 7-day, 3-port cruise. It's a New Year's Eve celebration. This is an opportunity to cruise with your travel advisor. That would be me. Join me on this cruise to celebrate New Year's Eve. It departs Fort Lauderdale on December 28th of this year and returns on January 4th to Fort Lauderdale. So it's a Fort Lauderdale to Fort Lauderdale. And this voyage promises unforgettable experiences, which, we have stops in the Princess Cays, Bahama. That's the Princess's private island where you can relax with the crystal clear waters and pristine beaches that are there, enjoy water sports, beach barbecues, and just the tranquil surrounding of the Princess Cays in Bahamas. The next port of call that we stop at is the San Juan, Puerto Rico, where you can wander through the historic streets of Old San Juan, visit the majestic fort, savor some vibrant culture and cuisine. This is a beautiful city. I've been there years ago. I sort of remember bits and pieces, and I'm looking forward to going back. And then we have the last port is St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, where you can explore the stunning beaches. You can go snorkeling in their clear waters there and indulge in duty-free shopping like you can in every cruise port that you stop. But they do have that there also. So I hope I get to see you at on this cruise because I will be actually on this one. And the next cruise I'd like to talk to you about is a bucket list adventure on the Coral Princess. This is handpicked for you by me. And you embark on a 16-day journey from Fort Lauderdale to Los Angeles, departing on April 10th, 2025, and ending on April 26th, 2025. This cruise features 6 ports, 1 scenic cruise experience, and offering a rich tapestry of culture, nature, and adventure, which have stops in, your first stop will be in Aruba, one of the ABC Islands, great area to be. Delight in the island's white sand and beaches, colorful coral reefs, vibrant Dutch Caribbean cultures. Explore the lively markets and the historic sites in Aruba. And then we have the Panama Canal full transit. So that will be the next. It's not a stop. This will be an experience that you'll be cruising through. So you get the experience and the engineering marvel of the Panama Canal, sailing through the historic locks and witnessing stunning views along the way. Then we have a stop in Amador. Sorry if I messed that up, in Panama, where you can discover the lush rainforest and the bustling capital of Panama City, with its mix of modern architecture and a historical Casco Viejo. Then we have Punta Arenas, Costa Rica, where you can immerse yourself in Costa Rica's nature beauty with excursions to the rainforest or the volcanic landscape, and get to visit wildlife sanctuaries. We then have a stop in San Juan del Sur in Nicaragua, where you can visit this charming seaside town known for its beautiful beaches, the vibrant nightlife, and nearby natural attractions that are there. Then we have a port in Mexico that I've never been. Now, most ports in Mexico I've been. I've been to Puerto Vallarta. I've been to I'm trying to think. I can't remember. Anyways, the Cozumel is the one I was trying to think of. Everybody's been to Cozumel about 12 times. This is called Huatulco. So it's very, I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly. It's in Mexico, and here you can enjoy the scenic bays and pristine beaches, explore some local markets, and experience the laid-back atmosphere of this coastal gem in Mexico. And the last port is Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I guess last port before we get to Los Angeles, because technically LA will be a port also. Here you can stroll along the famous Malecon, enjoy bustling markets, and relax on the golden beaches. In this lively resort town, it is definitely a great resort town. Whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing here, so we're just going to move on in here. Just going to find myself because I see where I am at. So if before I move on to how you can win some prizes and stuff like that, I hope you enjoyed tonight's event. But if you'd like to get notified when I have these future events, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook or on YouTube. I have the addresses displaying on the screen, but I also have QR codes there. So if you're quick, I'll leave it up for a second. You can click on those QR codes. Make sure you follow me. Again, I apologize for technical difficulties tonight. I will make sure next time that things are a little smoother and then that we get everything working properly right off the bat. So also, if you're looking for assistance on your next cruise or vacation, call me or email me for your free consultation. I can be reached at ppand.com or by calling my cell at 613-863-6649. So I'm just going to go on here and just, I keep clicking on the wrong thing on my, all right. So again, thank you everyone for joining tonight. I hope you enjoyed the questions that were answered by Brett on this virtual night cruise. This is something I'm planning on doing more of. The next one might be with Norwegian Cruise Line. But anyways, I thank you everyone, and here's how you can earn a chance to win the following prize. So this is one prize, so it'll be one winner. The winner will get one coupon to earn up to $300 off your next vacation booked through me. Then I'll give you 2 sets of these nice little clips. I'm like trying to make sure that you can see them on screen here. But anyways, they're like big clothesline clips, but they're for your towels. So I got 2 sets of those. So when you go on your next vacation or your cruise, you got something to hold those towels so they don't blow out in the wind. And also 2 of these bag tags that I have, so that you can stick on your bag. So these are prizes that you'll be able to win tonight. And how you win these? Well, you're going to scan a QR code that I'll show you in a minute. You're going to enter our yearly draw that we have to win a trip. And this year, it's a trip on a cruise, a Royal Caribbean cruise for 2. So all expense paid trip. Details are on the website once you click the QR code. Draw is December 21st, 2024. And what you're going to do is when you're filling out the form, you need to make sure you select me as your travel consultant so that I know that you've entered the trip, and that enters you into the draw for tonight. You just hit submit and you earn a chance to win that prize above. And here's the QR code. So I'll leave that up for you guys to be able to click on it and go to our form to fill out for a chance to win. So once again, I really appreciate everyone that showed up tonight, and I will be posting this on my Facebook channel and maybe on my YouTube channel also. I hope that this recorded. If not, like I said, I will be replaying, and I thank you for your time tonight. Thank you and have a good night.